Hey everybody, and welcome back to Life with Lolo. It is time for a quick discussion on the Sistas preview. Okay, so one of my subscribers, Miss Von C, because I looked it up. Y'all know I'd be bad with that, but I looked it up this time. She told me about the Sistas preview for season 3. So I checked it out. It was a minute long, but child, that minute was jam packed with stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss it. Before I get into that, if you are watching this video and you are not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop new videos. Also, if you end up liking this little discussion, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. All right, y'all. So the preview is on, I saw it on Facebook and YouTube, but it's the same video, whatever like that. And let me tell you, that preview was jam-packed. If y'all have not seen it already, go ahead and watch it, because this season coming up look like it's fitting to have us on our feet, okay? But you know it's going to be drug out. But, I mean, it's Tyler Perry, like, whatever. But anyway, but it looked like it's going to be jam-packed. So I took, like, a little bit of notes on what the preview was about. So it opened up showing us, crazy chick, his ex-girlfriend, was they even married for real? Because have we even figured that out? I guess they was married for real, because he said he had some divorce papers. So I guess they was married. So crazy ex-wife, because then he said that he filed the paperwork and stuff like that. So crazy ex-wife, she in there with the gun. Remember, she had shot Gary, pow, pow, pow. He had the slow motion fall. I was like, okay, Gary. But he had fell real slow. And then she was pointing the gun at Andy. But we all knew she wasn't going to kill Andy or whatever like that. So we see Andy begging for her life or whatever, and the ex-wife is like, oh, you always blah, 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 with the gun. So then we saw like a little scene where Andy talking to the cops. So we know Andy not dead, praise God, but we already knew she wasn't going to be dead. And it looked like she got a new little hairstyle. I said, okay, about time they changed the hairstyle, me and this season 3. But she looked like she got a new little hairstyle. She looked real cute as always. And she just asking the cops, like, let me know if he okay. So we don't know if Gary gonna be alive. But a scene at the end tells us that maybe he's still alive. But it don't really tell us what kind of condition he in. Because it show a scene where she was, I guess, like Sabrina, Danny, and Karen were there with her, and she had like it looked like she had a wedding dress on, but it looked like she had like a veil or something on her head, and she was just saying like, make sure I'm making the right decision or something like that. So she looked like she getting married, but we don't know the state that Gary is in. You know what I'm saying? Because what if he paralyzed or something, or what if he in a vegetative, I don't know. Well, if he was in a vegetative state, I wouldn't be marrying him. I mean, I'm sorry. I just wouldn't do it. I'm being honest. Like, I wouldn't do it. But if he paralyzed, okay, But vegetative, like, what's the point of child by? But anyway, I know I'm not the only one. So don't be over there looking at me like, now girl. Like, no. Because y'all know y'all wouldn't. No. Now, if he was paralyzed, okay, we could do something with that, because people can still do things and they paralyzed. Shoot, I just watched a video of some lady on TikTok who said she was paralyzed since she was 10 months old. Like, the doctor hit her spinal cord wrong or something, doing a spinal tap, and he paralyzed her at 10 months. Like, that's crazy. So, but she had kids, and I think she was about to drive and stuff. I ain't watch all her TikToks, but she was still, capable of doing stuff. But at any rate, if he was paralyzed, maybe she would marry him. And then, he rich, so Andy in love with him, and then he got money, so I could see her marrying him if he's paralyzed. But it looked like she getting married. So that tells us a little bit, like, if Gary is still alive, but we don't know, again, what kind of state he in. So we know that. What else do we know from the preview? We know Zach is done with Karen, because they had like a little scene with him and Karen talking. And she was asking him about something, and he was like, well, why do it matter? Because I think she asked him, like, how long y'all two been together or whatever. And he was like, well, why do it matter type thing. And then we see him later on in the preview saying, like, he done. But we don't know, like, if he done. But then we also see him in the preview going to Fatima house and about the bow chicky wow wow on the kitchen counter. So I think he done with Karen. And they toxic. Them two together is toxic, okay? And Karen is like stuck in Zach being Zach, the old Zach or whatever. She don't want to see, like, she want to see him progress, but in her mind, he not going to progress. If you know what I'm saying? Like, you see him, he got a job, he doing this, he making paychecks, he doing all this stuff. He with the housing people, I can't think of their name, but he doing that, so he getting money through that or whatever. But and she can visually see this or whatever, but yet her mind is still like, it ain't gonna last. He gonna cheat. He gonna do this. He gonna lose his job. He gonna go back to jail. Like, that's what her mind is, even though she can visibly see this man ain't trying to go back to jail. He ain't trying to do no wrong. He doing better for himself. But she's still stuck on the old Zach, and she can't let him progress in her mind or whatever. So she putting that negativity out on him. So I just feel like they just need to be done. And the only reason why I feel like Karen, because it looked like Karen, in a couple scenes, Sabrina was asking her, like, are you jealous of him or jealous of their relationship? And then Andy was telling her, like, Fatima is a good chick or whatever. And it seemed like the only reason why Karen want him now is because, one, Aaron ain't laying nothing down. He ain't doing nothing, child. He was about to do something in that hotel room, but then Zach came in and ruined it. But whatever. So he ain't doing nothing, okay? He ain't laying no nothing, okay? So she basically horny, and so she wants Zach, but scratch that itch. And she jealous because he done moved on for real with Fatima, so that's digging in her mind or whatever. So that's the reason why I think, like, she want him back for real, because Aaron ain't really doing nothing in the bedroom, and she really want that. And Zach has moved on. Like, she can see he moving on, and she know that he doing better. Yo, I'm sorry. My cat over here pulling the mat. I got a doormat on the door. He's up here playing with the doormat. Child. I should have let him out this room. But anyway, so she see he doing better. So I think she jealous, like, damn, I had to deal with the fucked up Zach, and now she got the good Zach, that the one I've been wanting all this time, and now she got him, but I had to deal with this. I had to wait, and now she getting the built up Zach or whatever. So I feel like that's what's going through her mind right now. So I don't know. Hopefully she move on. But Karen, also, we saw in the preview where Aaron holding his ass out. I said, what? Aaron, because it looked like he was like, I want you. Because she was like, well, what do you want? And he was like, I want you. And it looked like he was butterball butt naked, standing there in front of her like, take me now. I'm like, Aaron, no. Don't you want better for yourself? You just walked in on her and Zach, bow chicky wow wowing, in a dang on storage closet, her office. Like, sir, you a whole never mind, because I'm not gonna go there. But Aaron, like, no, like, like, she couldn't keep her legs closed for you to just. And as many times as Aaron has said, like, okay, we can go forward with bow chicky wow wow, and she was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because you were celibate and all this other stuff. And I don't want to mess up nothing you got going on. And then she go run to Zach, but he been trying to give it to you, and you want to run to Zach. Like, no, I don't respect Karen. I lost all respect for Karen when she was bow chicky wow wowing with Zach in their closet. I mean, it looked like it was some good bow chicky wow. Because we done seen Zach with Fatima, and he looked like he was lifting, and he was strong. Because Fatima I'm like, her ass looked like it's heavy. Like, it's just, anyway, y'all. But that scene in that show, y'all remember that scene? That scene was good. But anyway, well, I don't even remember what I was saying, child. Oh, but Aaron looked like he was pimping himself out, holding himself out for Karen, trying to get back in her good graces. And she needed to be getting back in his good graces, apologizing and redeeming herself, not the other way around. So I don't know what Tyler Perry is playing on. I don't even know if, but it looked like he was butt naked in front of her, like, I want you, let's get it on. Like, no, that just, if that's the case, that's gonna really tick me off. What else? Oh, we saw Karen meet up with Fatima. She was asking, like, it looked like in the parking lot or something like that, and she was asking Fatima, so you didn't know that he was my ex or whatever. And for real, they not even friends. I mean, she did your hair or whatever like that. So Fatima, they ain't really owe you nothing. Zach ain't really owe you nothing because y'all not together no more. So why you need to meet up with Fatima? Somebody tell me, because I'm just like, why are we meeting with Fatima? Fatima don't owe you nothing. Now, if it was Andy, I can see, because Andy and Fatima have a better relationship and stuff like that. But Karen, all Karen did was tighten up her wig. Like, that's all she did. So, and they went out to dinner as a group. It's not like they had one-on-one interactions other than Fatima going down to her beauty salon and getting her hair done. So she ain't really owe her nothing if it was her ex or whatever. They not friends. They just like basically associates. So like, for real, now I could be wrong. Like, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Like, do you feel like Fatima needed to tell Karen that that was her ex or whatever, or Zach needed to tell, I don't know, because I don't even think Zach needed to tell Karen anything because they wasn't together. Even though Zach getting his feels because she with Aaron, which, oh, I hate when dudes do that, or chicks or whatever. It's like, no, I don't owe you nothing because we're not together. Like, I don't need to tell you nothing. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all opinion is about that. You think they should have told each other? I don't think so. I told you about Andy. I told you about Karen. What's her face? Danny, she really had too much in the preview. Like, Preston was all hugged up on her and stuff like that, loving her and stuff. And it looked like they still, you know, in a good space, which I'm glad, because I like them two together. They are cute. And Preston is funny to me. He be cracking me up. I think that was it for that. And who else? Bree and Calvin, child. It seemed like I told y'all it was not going to be. I told y'all. I told y'all we was still going to be seeing them. And it seemed like they still going back and forth and stuff with the whole Calvin, like, you'll believe anything anybody tell you, Bree, and you don't have no mind for yourself. And then the young dude from the bank, I can't think of his name, but the thirsty dude, he all in Sabrina face, like, I like you or whatever, yada, yada, yada. Like, dude, you just met her 2 days ago. Like, chill out. Like, can y'all get to know each other just because y'all slept together? And then it looked like when y'all slept together, you ain't even hit her spot because she was just like, you ain't done yet. Like, somebody asked you that, just wrap it up. Just put your clothes on, go on out the door. Because you ain't doing nothing, sir. So, yeah, but he all like, I like you. And she was like, this was a mistake and all this other stuff. And then we saw Calvin and her. Because didn't Calvin, at the end of season 2, Calvin had came to her house saying that, telling her like he was still in love with her, yada, yada, yada. And then he opened up the door more and then saw dude butt naked in the refrigerator. And I was just like, that's nasty. That's unsanitary and stuff. Because like, what if, and then he was still, that's nasty. Anyway, so that's why he was in the apartment. Because I was like, well, why was he in her apartment? But that's why he was in her apartment. And he was like, you'll believe anything anybody tell you. And then they had like a scene, it looked like at the hospital, where the young thirsty dude, he punched Calvin because, no, it was at the bank. It was at the bank where Calvin was talking to Bree, and I guess she walked away, and Calvin grabbed Bree's arm, and then young thirsty dude, he punched Calvin in the face or whatever. So I said, oh, Lord. We didn't see Maurice in the preview, but you know, he probably there being messy as hell. And we saw Andy and Karen trying to patch up their friendship and stuff. And so that was pretty much it. And the big thing that is new is Fatima look like she is going to be on the main screen with the other girls. So I said, so they going to make her more of a friend, more of a main character, because I did notice last season she had more spotlight in the season or whatever. So they put her on the cover. Now I don't know if she'll be on like the main credits, but in the preview, Fatima and then the 4 girls was on the picture. So, but I don't know how it'll pop up on a TV show. But that was pretty much it for the preview, y'all. Like I said, y'all put it in the comments down below what y'all felt about the preview. What are y'all predictions, especially about Gary? What are y'all predictions about Bree and Calvin? And the thirsty dude. I think she just need to find somebody else. Like go on some dates, go on a dating app or something. Because these 2 dudes, they want to tie her down. And Brie she don't really take me for the type that want to be tied down right now. So she's still living her life and trying to find the one. Danny and Preston, I love them. So y'all let me know what y'all feel about them. And what do y'all feel about this whole Karen, Calvin, and Fatima little triangle? Child, Karen need to move on. Oh, and Aaron. So I guess it's a square. So y'all let me know what y'all feel about them down in the comments. And what else? So it'll be back on June 9th. So I will definitely, y'all know, I love Sistas, even though it's a big ass train wreck. But I love doing a review. I love watching the show, because I can cut up and have a good time with it. So I will be reviewing Sistas when it comes back on June 9th. And then I think Love After Lockup comes back on June 19th. So I definitely, y'all know I cut up on that show too. So I'll definitely be reviewing that. And then, of course, I'll be reviewing The Chi. Now, if something else comes on TV that catches my eye or whatever, I'm trying to get away from reality TV, except for Love After Lockup, because that's like a big-ass train wreck, and I just can't stop watching it. But if anything else pops up on TV, or y'all have something that y'all are watching and it's your fave, put it down in the comments, and I'll see if I want to review it or not. All right, y'all, that's it. Again, let me know what y'all feel and think down there in them comments, and I will talk to y'all in the next one. Again, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and also share. All right, y'all. Until next time, peace.